Hey Aries, this is Liv from Ephemer's Cartomancy, and today we're going to do your weekly love cartoscope for the second week of April. So let's see. Relevant messages, helpful guidance and support for Aries' love life and emotional body for the second week of April. May it be a good one, right? Lord knows we need it. Let's see what we have going on for you, Aries. Okay. Okay. Honey bunny. Yeah. All right. As usual, first I'm gonna get the cards out, then I'm gonna obsess about placing them within frame, you know the spiel. By now you already know my spiel. Okay. Decently within frame? Yeah, decently within frame. Okay. Okay, Aries, so first and foremost, I am hearing week of change. Week of change. All right. So, I am sensing from you a very good vibe when it comes to your emotional body or your love life. Right now, of course, I'm obsessing about the bat in this card, which is kind of an interesting association with our moment in time, right? There is here a sense of achievement, a sense of achievement emotionally, like a breakthrough, to be honest with you. I am getting more of a vibe of a personal breakthrough here than necessarily a relationship related one. Though, of course, once you have a personal breakthrough, things do move forward quite nicely in a relationship as well. So this is related to being in isolation. This is related to being secluded somehow, to being maybe even in quarantine for some of you. We are talking here about being sort of forced to face yourself, to ponder on things, to analyze your relationships, how you understand to practice your self-love, your self-worth, how it is that you truly value yourself, how it is that you truly appreciate yourself. There's an element here of heart chakra upgrade. I'm feeling that. I'm also feeling an interaction with a Taurus, to be honest, right now. Sagittarius, I'm feeling Sagittarius energy. I'm feeling, for some reason, Aquarius energy, but I keep feeling that energy even if you're not dealing with an Aquarius, because Aquarius is a sign of the times, right? So, especially with Saturn's transit into Aquarius, and with everything that's going on, right? So there is a sense of seclusion, of isolation, of giving yourself, or being forced more like, to practice more self-analysis, to ponder on things, to analyze things, to kind of put together some pieces of a puzzle and understanding a greater image, seeing something in a new perspective, having a shift of perspective, a shift of sorry, of course I would cough. Having a shift of energy as well. For some of you, I'm sensing something like a longer term of self-analysis, a breakthrough which comes emotionally speaking, a greater, deeper sense of understanding of yourself. And as a result of that, I'm seeing progress, clarity, furthering of relationships. So there's a sense of being communicating more, communicating easier, because I wasn't coughing a minute ago, so you know. There's a sense of gaining clarity about where it is that you want something to go, where it is that you want your relationships to go, where it is that you want your friendships to go, your love connections to go, your spiritual connections to go as well. There's a great sense of clarity being gained here, a great sense of self-understanding. And it kind of comes suddenly, so you have a long-term or a longish term of self-analysis, of thinking, of understanding, of putting things together, like perhaps a week or more than a week for some of you. It feels good as a result. I'm not sure if it felt good as a process, but when that epiphany comes, when that realization comes, you are suddenly feeling elated. I'm hearing elated. Some of you are feeling somewhat overwhelmed as well, because I'm getting the message that this is the kind of clarity which sort of demands that you do things differently, that you act on your clarity, that you put things in motion. It's something which demands you seeing through that energy. When it triggers in your heart, in your mind, in your soul, it pushes you to act. And you are prone to acting, so to act on things, to act on your desires, to act on your yearnings, right, on your feelings. But even for you, I'm getting the sense that this would be somewhat not necessarily overwhelming in the sense that you are not able to achieve it, because you are able to achieve it 1000%. So you are more than able to achieve whatever it is that you set your mind to, right? But it is gonna come as a sudden plot twist, a sudden turn of events. You may realize that you are head over heels someone. It might not have been that obvious. You may realize that your current relationship is actually not working out for you. As you gain that clarity, you are suddenly feeling relieved, because something about the connection was feeling somewhat like a ball and chain situation. This may trigger breakups, this may trigger divorces, this may trigger sudden changes of partners, this may involve you suddenly meeting someone and falling head over heels for that person, because you vibe with them in a way that you aren't vibing with your current partner, or you in a way that you haven't vibed with your former partners. For some of you, this may be a divine counterpart coming in. And it's not the fact that their presence in your life makes things different, as much as You are different from within, which is the way to go about actually having that kind of a connection. It's not about the people around you, it's not about the opportunities around you, it's about what's within your soul, what's inside your core heart. When what's inside of you is the right thing, right? The right vibe, the high vibe for yourself, you are going to attract in all of those strong, wonderful connections. And their beauty won't reside in the fact that they will make you feel happy. You will be happy from within yourself, from within, shining out, right? And you shining out, you radiating, right? Emanating that sense of happiness from within, steadiness from within, emotional stability within yourself, regardless of people around you. That's gonna attract the same happy, balanced, fulfilling energy within people, within situations. So this feels to me like a huge shift, actually, a huge shift of your heart chakra, a huge shift within your plans, within your desires, within your life, within your values, core values as well. I'm feeling tempted to say. For some of you, this is going to make you reassess relationships from the past. It is going to make you reassess friendships from the past, opportunities from the past. You may discover or realize that you're actually still in love with someone from your past. There's a strong ex vibe here. An ex vibe, or someone from a past life, to be honest. You may find yourself yearning for someone or something which is not actually clear within your mind, within your mental body. It's something which your heart yearns for. It's something which your soul yearns for. You may not as of yet have that clarity, because that clarity over who that person could be, or what kind of person that person might be, what kind of partner that person might be, that's the kind of clarity you will gain once you actually meet someone of that vibe. So I'm actually getting this sense of loading, you know, like you see in games or something, you get that screen when it says loading, and you have that bar slowly going forward, and then it suddenly goes a lot faster, and bam, you're in the game, right? That's the kind of vibe I'm getting right now. You are on that loading screen. I'm getting the feeling past the middle part of the loading segment. So we are getting very close to that final bit, and then splash, you are within that story, within that new direction, that new sense of your emotional body, of yourself as a person, and there is, as a result of that, of every relationship around you. You are going to make a mental effort to clarify things which you may or may not be able to clarify at this point, as I was saying, because of that, let's say, chance encounter. It could be an online chance encounter as well. But then again, a sign of the times, right? A lot of people may try online dating again and chatting with people, meeting new people. You might feel kind of a push towards it, to be honest. You might feel a push towards it even if you are still in a relationship. You might be pushed towards talking to several people as well. There's a bit of an interviewing vibe here, to be honest, as in you are sort of trying on for size, right? Different discussions, different opportunities. But I am seeing you clearly bringing on your material plane, on your daily life plane, a heart chakra upgrade, the spiritual truth which is slowly trickling down within your conscious mind. It's a step-by-step process. You cannot rush it, unfortunately or fortunately, as the case may be. But you are on that journey. You are making your way towards a sense of clarity. There is still a way to go. There is still work to be done. I'm seeing changes which will be triggered by everything that's going on here. That's why I was saying perhaps breakups, perhaps divorces. There's a sense of essentially a brand new life. Essentially a brand new life, to be honest. But I'm loving the fact that I'm feeling from your sense of inner peace, of emotional balance. And I'm loving that for you, to be honest. I'm really, really loving it. Let's see. What else we are getting for you? Emphatic much, right? Yeah. So, yeah. This level of personal growth, of personal change, is going to trigger difficulties, perhaps breakups in commitments. This is a confirmation for me, or for you, well, more like, that some of you are going to see that kind of a change. And it's actually a blessing in disguise. It may or may not appear that way as it happens, but whatever is ending now, whatever is ending, I would say around actually the 4th of April, is actually a blessing in disguise. Whether you like it or not, whether you want it to happen or not, if it happens, in hindsight, right, you are going to see that it's a blessing in disguise. Yeah. You are going to embark on a journey of change. You are going to embark on a journey of going from some emotional connection to an intense emotional connection. You are going to sort of jump, if you'd like, from a level of being somewhat involved with someone to a level of being head over heels about someone. It's that kind of a shift. It's that kind of a change, of a jump, which is going to pretty much alter the course of your life. Let's get some more clarifiers and advice here for you. I was really feeling the earthy energy for this week, so I went, okay, that's your advice. I went very earthy. Ooh, I just got the chills, guys. Freedom. Tum, tudum, tudum, tum, tudum, tum, tum. Right? I think that's Pharrell's song, Freedom, right? So, if you can get yourself crystals this week, you would be helped by blue barite. Blue barite. You can see it. Yeah, write it down. I'm not sure how to pronounce all of them. A 12 breaking down to a 3. So we have a work in progress here. You are going to fly, you are going to swoop into clarity, you are going to swoop into a new stage, a new phase of your life. You are a work in progress right now. Some of these changes may have started showing themselves in March, since we have that 3 there. But once you gain this freedom, once you gain this clarity, you are going to swoop into the next phase of your life, just like an eagle would, right? Clear direction. I'm also getting a very masculine energy from this card, a very divine masculine energy. So some of you might actually be experiencing that sense of rebirth or recalibration of your masculine energy when it comes to relationships. All of us have masculine and feminine energies, right? And there are different aspects of ourselves in relationships and in day-to-day life, which attract or demonstrate one or the other. I am getting here for you a sense of clarity, of new calibration for your masculine energy, divine masculine energy. Shout out to my cat lovers out there. We have the beautiful energy of Bastet coming out for you. We are talking here about gaining clarity, about gaining wisdom, but there's also a beautiful sense of swooping in, gaining clarity, being free, again, because Bastet talks about freedom. She talks about playfulness, about enjoying your time, about enjoying your life, about enjoying your journey. So this is not a chore, even if it means going through a lot of steps, going through various kinds of hardship, particularly if we're talking about the ending of a commitment we've seen here in the cards, right? But this is a reminder, you need to enjoy your life, the point of your life, while being responsible, of course, while being grounded, is to enjoy it. That's the point. Relationships, connections are meant to make your heart rejoice, not to make you feel a prisoner, not to make you feel doomed or damned or tortured. This to me is a very divine feminine energy. So as you can see, you have kind of an energetic, emotional breakthrough which calibrates, as of right now, both your divine masculine and your divine feminine energies. So this to me feels like a huge clarity coming through. Reassessing what it is that you want from a relationship, a partner, what it is that you don't want, what it is that you want from yourself, from your friends, from your family. There's a beautiful sense here of emotional rebirth. See, you are understood. Beautiful. There's a sense of meeting your match, so to speak, but in a positive way, right? Meeting your significant other, enjoying your significant other, being together with someone who is truly your match, someone who truly is by your side, someone who truly understands you, and someone who truly gets your vibe, because it's their vibe as well. right? Let's get some final advice here for you. What's this week about for Aries when it comes to their emotional body and love life? Wow. Okay. Okay, so for some of you, we are talking about meeting a divine counterpart because they are going to awaken your third eye. They are going to come forward in dreams for some of you. They are going to show themselves to you via perhaps astral traveling, deja vus. There's a great sense here of emotional connection, of deep emotional connection, soul connection, and clairvoyance as well. And it does often happen that when you meet a divine counterpart, when you meet a soulmate, being together with them, interacting with them, even if you don't become a pair right away, awakens a lot of your psychic energies, of your gifts, of your divine gifts, of your divine abilities. I am getting a strong sense of that. This very likely could be someone who is new in your life, or someone with whom you've just realized you want to get a deeper sense of a connection. Once that happens, once you actually get in tune, once you get this heart chakra upgrade, which I'm feeling for you hardcore, Aries, there's a spiritual awakening going on here for you as well. So there's a lot going on for you in April. There's a lot going on for everyone, but there is going to be a lot going on for you. So brace yourself. Do your best to ground your energy, ground yourself, meditate, pray, focus on devotionals, whatever floats your spiritual boat, so to speak. Focus on that because you are going to need all of that clarity, all of that energy, all of that balancing. There is a great and beautiful shift coming your way. And it may trigger something of a radical change in your life, to be honest. But it is going to be a change for the better for sure. And if you can see on the card, 44, right? As I was saying earlier in the reading, 4-4. There's something very interesting happening for you on around the first week of April. Something which is going to be triggered, something which is going to be awakened, and you are going to start to see rippling effects of that energetic shift during the second week, as we are focusing on it right now. So interesting times, Aries. I'm sending you much love and light, and we'll be seeing you again next week, okay? Bye.